For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. This is a space where I share deep thoughts and valuable insights on life and technology. Beyond just providing information, I hope to offer perspectives that enrich your understanding and experiences. I truly appreciate your support, so please don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest content. Let's explore and enjoy this journey together. Have you ever felt lost, wandering through life without knowing where you're headed? As if each step is heavy, each breath carries an unnamed weariness. I've felt that way before, and perhaps you've also experienced similar moments. I remember those days when my soul seemed to be lost in a labyrinth. Every corner of my mind was filled with unanswered questions. Who am I? What am I living for? Why do I feel so empty? These questions gradually became a burden, haunting my dreams, my thoughts, and even the most peaceful moments couldn't escape. There were nights when I sat in the dark with only the gentle sound of time passing by, feeling as if the whole world had turned its back on me. What did I do wrong? Why is everything not going as I wished? These thoughts kept repeating like a sad refrain in my soul. But then, one day I decided not to let myself drown in those negative emotions anymore. I started to step out of that vortex of confusion. One step at a time, slowly but surely, I began to ask myself a different question. What is my true self? A simple question, but it held a long journey ahead. The journey of self-discovery is not a straight, easy path. It is filled with twists and turns, and sometimes I found myself back at the starting point. But it was precisely in those moments of feeling lost, those times when everything seemed hopeless, that I realized sometimes we have to lose ourselves to truly find who we are. I began to spend time listening to myself, not the noise of the outside world, but the small, quiet sounds within my soul. I realized that in moments of silence, I could truly hear the voice of my inner self. It was in those moments when I looked back on what I had been through, the joys, the sorrows, the successes and the failures. Each memory, each experience left a mark on my soul, and gradually I began to understand myself better. Perhaps our true self isn't something too lofty or distant, it's simply what we've been through, the values we cherish, the beliefs we hold dear. I realized that my true self isn't defined by what I have, but by what I believe in and live for. Each person has their own journey. No one is the same. And along that journey, there will be times when we feel lost, when we suffer. But it is precisely in those moments that our true self is truly formed. I once thought that my true self was something I had to find outside, but it turns out it was always inside me, waiting for me to recognize it. I recall the times when I got caught up in society's standards, the expectations of others. I used to think that if I could achieve the things others expected of me, I would be happy. But that wasn't the case. Happiness doesn't come from pleasing others. It comes from living true to oneself, to one's own self. There were times when I had to learn to let go of unnecessary expectations, pressures, let go of relationships that no longer fit, let go of the negative thoughts that constantly held me back. Each time I let go, I felt lighter, freer, and from there I felt my true self becoming clearer. The journey of self-discovery isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming yourself, a better version of yourself. It's a long journey, but there's no need to rush. Just a little each day, listening to yourself, understanding yourself more, and living true to the values you cherish. I've realized that my true self isn't defined by what I have, by the successes or failures I've been through. My true self is how I face challenges, how I overcome difficulties, how I hold on to my faith and hope. My true self is just me, nothing more, nothing less. And I've also realized that the journey of self-discovery never truly ends. It's a lifelong journey. Each day I understand myself a little more. Each day I get closer to self-improvement. But not improvement by society's standards, but improvement in my own way, according to what I believe in and live for. Perhaps on this journey, we will meet many people, many events, but in the end, only you truly understand yourself the best, and only you can define your true self. So if you're feeling lost, take a moment, listen to yourself, ask yourself what truly matters to you. And remember, the journey of self-discovery isn't about becoming someone else, but about becoming yourself, a better version of yourself. Live honestly with yourself, love yourself, cherish what you've been through, because all of that is a part of your true self, a part of who you are. When I began this journey, I didn't expect to find easy answers. In fact, I had to face a lot of internal conflicts, moments when I thought I had found my true self, only to question if that was really me or just a version of myself I created to please others. Those questions kept lingering, but they also drove me to keep moving forward, to continue exploring deeper within myself. In this journey, I've learned that the true self isn't something fixed. It changes and grows with each experience, each lesson I embrace. I used to think that my true self was only what I was born with, the values I was taught as a child. But over time, I realized that my true self is also what I choose to believe in, what I decide to do, and even what I'm willing to let go of. I remember a time when I faced a major failure in my life. Everything seemed to crumble before my eyes, and I didn't know how to get back up. But then I realized that my true self isn't defined by success or failure, but by how I face and overcome them. And it was through those moments of falling that I truly understood the strength within myself, the values I hold most dear. Sometimes the journey of self-discovery means facing the darker parts of ourselves, the fears, the weaknesses we always try to hide. I've learned to accept them because they are also a part of my true self, not to judge or reject, but to understand and reconcile with them. Only when I accept all of who I am can I find true peace. There was a time when I felt like I was walking through a thick fog. Everything around me was blurry. I couldn't see the path ahead, didn't know where I was heading. But I didn't give up. I kept moving forward, slowly and with doubt. And then I realized that sometimes, just by continuing to move forward, even without knowing what's ahead, I would find my own way. During this process, I met valuable companions. They not only helped me see myself more clearly, but also instilled in me the belief that everyone has their own path. No one is the same. I've learned that self-discovery isn't just something we seek in solitude, but also in the relationships, the connections we build in life. One thing I want to share with you is self-discovery isn't a destination, it's a journey, and that journey lasts a lifetime. Each day that passes, I discover a little more about myself, see my true self becoming clearer. But there are also days when I feel like everything is regressing, like I've lost a part of myself. But I'm no longer worried, because I know that no matter what, my true self is always there, just waiting for me to find it. I want you to know that there's no universal formula for self-discovery. Each person has their own journey, and no one can replace you on that journey. The important thing is not to give up, no matter how difficult it gets. Keep moving forward, keep listening to yourself, and you'll see that your true self isn't far away. It's right within you, in every step, every breath, every thought, and every emotion. And finally, I want to say, believe in yourself, believe that you can find your true self. No matter how long the journey is, no matter how many challenges lie ahead, you will overcome them, because you are never alone. Your true self is always there, the light guiding you in the darkness, the strength that keeps you standing when everything around you falls apart. Remember, your true self isn't something you have to search far and wide for. It is you, with all that you've been through, with all that you've learned. Cherish your true self, love and protect it, for it is the most precious thing you have in this life. I hope these words can give you more motivation and belief in your journey of self-discovery. Never give up, and remember, you can always find your own path as long as you keep listening to and understanding yourself. Wishing you success in this journey. Thank you for taking the time to listen and share this moment with me in this video. I hope what I've shared offers you new perspectives. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to encourage me to create more exciting content. Every like and subscription brings me so much joy and motivation. See you in the next video.